Color in Frankfurt, Michael Chang and Pete Sampras in the semi-finals. They've played against each other since they were 8 years old. And we asked Michael what Pete was like back then.
It's okay. Pete's not going to listen to this. Actually, Pete, you know, back then, I mean, we were just kind of still getting to know each other because we were just kind of like, oh, I play this guy named Sampras and stuff. And I'm sure he's probably like, who's this Chang guy, you know? So, you know, at that age of 8 years old, you know, Pete had absolutely no serve. Two-handed backhand, yeah, pretty good two-handed backhand, good solid ground strokes, no volleys whatsoever. He's still pretty good forehand, but his forehand, you know, after a while, you know, will start to flail on him a little bit. I mean, he'll start to miss some shots, and sometimes they can go off. But, you know, now he's gotten the hang of pretty much everything.
That is just wide. Here it's now 30 love to Chang, and he's got a 2-game-to-1 lead. Well, as we said, they have an interesting history, those two. In the early days, Chang just had his number, and then he started to take over. But now you can see Chang is having his day. 30 love.
Remember the match, the last match Sampras played it 2 nights ago, he lost to Wayne Ferreira. And he was just a little lethargic in that match, not taking anything away from Ferreira because he hung in there and played a great third set. But Sampras has continued a little bit in that vein today.
Again, Chang making Sampras look slow, look lethargic, and I really have to think at this point it's going to take an awful lot for Sampras to gather his game up. Michael said, in that soundbite we heard him say, well, you know, he was able to pull it all together, but today it's all apart again.
You wouldn't know with Carl, his brother, whether he was winning or losing. Not much change of expression there. But Chang here has just done a terrific job of, he's kept going after it. I think the only chance Sampras has of getting back into this match is for Chang to start to realize, hey, I might be able to beat this guy indoors and start to miss a few. But the way things are at the moment, 6 unforced errors.
There's Mark Miles. He is the chief of the IBM ATP Tour. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen against Chang. You got to beat him. He doesn't go away.
Another double fault. That's 5 double faults from Sampras.
$15-30 in this game. Yo, Mike, I'll trade you a Wimby. That's Wimbledon for 1 French. Michael Chang has won just that '89 French Open Championship when he beat Stefan Edberg in the final. Sampras has got 7 under his belt so far. Australian 3 Wimbledons, 3 Opens. And he still hasn't won a French Championships. In fact, he hasn't been close. And that French Championship surface, red clay, will be down on the indoor court in Moscow.
And I don't think there's anybody in this world would trade a Wimbledon championship for a French championship.
Well, I have a feeling I'm not, you know, the thing is that Pete knows how hard it will be for him to ever win just 1 French Open. And to my mind, he could win a fistful of more Wimbledons. So I think maybe even Pete would.
He missed it. 40-30, but that he was in terrible trouble. An insurance breaker serve, and that would be all she wrote, surely. Remember, Chang has not, against his serve, had any trouble yet today.
This is a Sampras-like statistic from the good Dr. Leo Levin. Michael Chang's lost only 10 points against his serve.
there. But that one sails wide, and Sampras wins the game. But Chang is letting him know that he is going to track as many as he can down. He's ahead, a set, and a break. Germany's greatest poet, kind of the Shakespeare of Germany, was born in Frankfurt in 1749 at Grosse Hirschengraben number 23. He lived in Frankfurt till 1765, and his name was Wolfgang Goethe.
Interesting stuff.
I knew you'd like it, Fred. That's why I brought that out. Chang to serve, upper break, second set.
Unbelievable taxi drivers. They get a lot of information, those taxi drivers there. Made it. Chang wants a call. Jerry Armstrong, I don't think he'll overrule anything on that far line. Chang likes to go around these days and check these marks. If he has a look, he'll walk over there. And no, that was on the line. See the line judge there, just give it a big wink. Yeah, no, I'm pretty confident that was a good one.
Boy, it was, and you can see it on that replay. It is so neat. Problem is, if you're wrong, everybody knows about it.
This is really, guys, I don't know about you, this is the worst match I've seen Sampras play in months. Michael Chang is playing, his tennis is so much more convincing right now than the world's #1. And if he wins this match, he fully deserves it.
Yep. Absolutely. You make 22 errors, you're in trouble. By contrast, it has been a very tight match played by Chang. He's made very few, 7 altogether.
Again, Pete looks drowsy, doesn't he? He's way back there.
Yeah,
that's a beauty.
Look out, sometimes he'll fool you, though.
Yeah, no, he kind of has a sleepy way of he makes the game look so easy, but I still think he's not normally this far behind the baseline. So he's giving away court, he's giving away, you know, maximum hitting position. There, he stepped into that one, so he got a little extra purchase and angle and power on that shot. But Michael Chang is much further inside the court during this match than Sampras. And that's unusual.
$15-30, big point. That was an excellent volley. Great angle from Chang. A slight mishit on the attempted pass from Sampras.
But yeah, that was caused by the good heavy topspin that he makes as he gets that shot that he wants deep. And you couldn't get he tried to get over that one to keep it low, got up in the air, but it's been a long time since we've seen Michael Chang win matches from the net when he's had the opportunity to go in there.
30-all.
Again, look how far back he is. You know, he was trying to, he had to come up with a big shot, and he just wasn't there in time to set himself up.
Hasn't been able to do it all day today.
That was an out ball by Sampras. Cannot afford at this stage of his Frankfurt visit to be playing out balls, but he got away with this one.
Well, he wanted to make really sure in case, you know.
Yeah, if the ball was in, he wasn't too sure of where this ball was, and if he let it go and it had been in, he'd have been down 4-2. At least took it fractionally wide, about 6 inches wide of the sideline.
Deuce. 6 aces, and Sampras has 7.
Well, we're talking about aces, and every match here that's been won this week has been decided by the player who has served the most aces. And it looks as though this may be another first for Chang, although he's